In we go. Oh, this looks like that pump. Oh, I do love a rolly desk. Do we get to unroll it? Oh, please? Give me the satisfaction of a rolly desk. I don't think we get it. At least not yet. Oh! Numbers. Nope. Sigils, not numbers. Oh! These just light up when you look at them? Yeah, I think we're just indicating a pattern. Don't tell me I got those all right. It didn't reset until that point. Or is it just I'm supposed to pick X amount of numbers and then I'm hitting the ceiling of those numbers? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I was like about to brute force that puzzle with no knowledge of what I was doing. Yeah, I think it was just the numbers of characters you're allowed. There's an arrow on this. Handles in a fixed position. Looks like lots of options have suddenly appeared. Oh, what are you? The blooming tree, the acorn, and the sapling? Okay. Noted. None of those panels seem like they do anything. Really sad about this rolly desk. I just want to lift it up. At least give me a feeling of it being locked or something. Okay, well, I was hesitant to approach over here because this looks complicated. Unless it's going to be another one of those... I don't know what you call that puzzle. It's like the Tower of Hanoi puzzle where you have to, like, stack something and then move it over. They basically do it in every horror game for some reason. Oh. Look at this. He's saying hi. Hello, strange ball with valves. Cool. You did it. Oh my god, there's so many mechanical bits. So you're gonna start our own freaking microbrewery over here. Is that a USB key? Oh no, it's just the metal lock. I swear, give the lockpicking lawyer 30 seconds. He'll have all of this done. And he'll laugh about it. And condemn the company that made the locks for being so negligent. Okay, what's this? A medallion with 4 holes. I mean, what medallion doesn't have 4 holes at least? Some have more. Cool Celtic knot. Just taking stock, seeing what we can move, what we can't move. Oh, a book with some goop on it. Do love a good goop book. Thank you, Gwyneth. What's next? Okay, no secrets hidden. My wife calls, her voice rising up from the hall. Is it today? So soon. My mouth hangs limp as I watch my humble study transformed. There are entire faculties less well-equipped. Some of the machinery I can barely name. I remember to smile, remember to breathe. The target of my research is a curious thing. Some newly discovered element, the properties of which are ill understood. So rare, so valuable. I catch Abigail beaming, and my heart lifts. For once I can give her everything. But I must keep her from these people. The circle is not to be trifled with, and my wife is a curious woman. My wife does love the circle. Or whatever that means. Is there any secret ink? Nope. Okay, nope, nope, nope. Who locked off all the parts of this thing? There's like a fan over here or something? There's something glowing there. Excuse me? In the book? Oh, I can go back a page. Or is this, Oh yeah, this is just... Okay, so the journal is just reoccurring, essentially. As we add new information to the journal, it's just putting it after what we've seen before, and it just moves the whole thing around. You look in this hallway? Nope. You looked at the machine with the lens. Oh yeah, there's a big old sigil in the background. Doesn't seem like I can look at it directly, though. Guess it doesn't hurt to look at the whole room that way. Oh. What would you like me to do with this? Yep. Oh, I saw that bit. So you got our coin. This one's enshrouded with a magical Celtic circle of protection. The Sharingan Eye bestows gifts. Yep, fingerlings. Is this a place for a coin? I don't think so. Looks like levers or something. It's supposed to... Oh! Oh, we hid the acorn. You ever play Hide the Acorn? It's a terrible game. Huh. Got it. Oh, now we're talking. What's all this, then? Wonder how much money they spend on desks that do these very trivial things. I can't rotate this by hand. It's nice that you can play with it, though. Yeah, we clearly have to mechanically turn these, and then the center will unslot. So let's look over here. Oh! Now this is a Rubik's Cube I can get into. There we go. Sorted? No? Not sorted? What about this? You use the coin to turn the screw. No. There's no repurposing of objects in this universe. Apparently this is not the sigil I'm looking for. Are you sure? Feels like that's right. Oh, we can rotate. Sorry. I forgot. Gotta get sigils on every surface. Oh, no mail. Okay. Yeah, screwdrivers are single use in this. They're consumables. You go through hundreds of them. It's really impractical, and there's like a junkyard full of them at this point, but it is what it is. Oh, dilating the eyelet. What can you put in the center there? A coin? Yeah. So we've traded one coin for a differently shaped metal piece. Does this have to do with that? It's got a cross on it. I'd say that's probably to do with that. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. The true solution is a crowbar. Yeah, one sledgehammer could do a lot of work on these places. A lot of easily destroyable wood. That's okay, I can handle it. Oh. It's got even tinier little bits to turn. Little bits. No, they can't all be that. Or that. Hang on. It's kind of an amazing puzzle. Oh. And 3. Is that? Oh, okay. The other one looked almost right. Never seen a puzzle game do that. Would be pretty fun. What, to just start having to do the puzzle and then get frustrated and take a crowbar or a sledgehammer to it all? I think I would enjoy that as well. The constant locked doors give way to you get a rocket launcher and you just start blowing open the walls. I'm almost surprised I haven't really seen that. I mean, you can geomod in some games. They usually force you to do the puzzles anyway. Okay, we've moved the up and down arrows. What for, though? Do we turn this? Seems like we've got to get these over there and then those over here. I don't know how this rotates yet, though. Does this mechanism do anything? Like a little burnished plate at the bottom. Am I missing a piece? Don't suppose it would be connected over there. I don't think that's right. Yeah, they have made a VR game of this. I just haven't tried it yet, but I've heard it's probably quite good. I think they've earned enough credibility throughout this long-running series that I would give them the benefit of the doubt. Well, these are lovely moving up and down. That doesn't really help me get them over there. Hey, 16. I don't have any more pieces. Can't pull that back down. What's going on in here? Little star-shaped cup holder. For all your star-shaped cups. Is there a button on the bottom? Oh, there's something over here. Oh! Boop, boop. She-doop. Ah! I think the crank handle's what I was missing. Thank you. Solved. Now we're talking. Oh, that's a good mechanism. Look at it go. It's like it's having a party. So how do we load this up then? We want to get both on one side and spin it back around. Then we could put down. Oh, down becomes up. Or do we want the other way around? I just confused myself. Down becomes up, so I want that. Yeah, we definitely want that. What a fun little gizmo. No idea why that should ever exist, but that's the fun of these games. Oh, a model well. What is it? Right, so we're not done with this yet. And I can't touch that other stuff. So we gotta go mess with the well, I guess. Well, well, well. Let's drop that over here and see what it does. Can we go fishing? Oh, it's opening up part of the brick wall. Another room. I didn't think we'd get another room so soon. Oh, that's so cool. Looks like that crazy plexiglass room they had in the cell where they, like, put ladies in and filled it with water. Okay. So we're getting to the bit now where it's like, you might have to do a little non-linear engineering. Looking for bits of puzzles and varieties of areas and putting them back together. A lot of locks. Well, we're still in the same room, remember? We're just in a diorama inside of the room. So it's kind of how they get out around it. They've done the same kind of mechanics in other ones, too. Oh, a rod with a handle. Whoa. Something down there, but I can't reach it. What if I had a rod with a handle? I don't know if that's actually helpful at all. I don't think it is. It's very strange that that would be able to pick up a bottle, but don't worry. I'll find something to use it with. Leather pork over here. Play some pipe dreams. Ooh, what a dirty plate. Yeah, as it turns out, this mansion is bigger on the inside. Oh, there's our journal. It's looking hot as ever. Oozing with delicious exposition. I pause in a shadow on the landing as the raised voices reach me from below. Guttural threats drip with the promise of violence. What are we, at the Capitol? Progress is slow, but why? I don't believe Edward knows how to fail. Their terminology is arcane. I piece together what little I can. These men are no scientists and surely no gentlemen. Why did we invite them into our home? Finally they leave. I must find Edward, but am I lost? I get turned about twice just finding the study. My father's study. A door I spent my childhood with an ear pressed against. Now I can't recognize it, except for the sense I get of what's behind, like a dark stain in the world. So I guess we get one journal page per room within room. What you cooking? You locked the frickin' pot? What kind of universe is this with locked pots? A locked pot can never boil. What do you think? Is there use for a rod? Actually, a very ornate cooktop. Pressure cookers are locked pots? Well, there you go. They never boil. Just proves my point. Lens the room. Yeah, good idea. Oh, yeah. We got all kinds of stuff going on in here. Some dripples. Some tribal tattoos on the wall. What do you want me to do with this? Ah, this is where that goes. If you're rich enough, you have 3 different dinner bells. Oh, there's a wingnut. Get that wingnut! Oh. I think I've played this indie game. It looks like a title. V-I-W-O. Viwu. I did it. I'm basically a genius. Oh, an inkwell. I remember a diamond-shaped hole in another area. Let's go back and put that in there. Hey, JR. Hey, Dunk. Remember, this is the spot I needed a cup for my star-shaped cup holder. Oh, it's just a button. You lied about an inkwell. Oh my god, the drawers upon drawers. Non-Euclidean drawers. Does that even make sense? Oh, it's just a very tiny drawer. I feel like whoever worked on this game must have actually, like, been an engineer. Because they have some really clever ideas for architecture. Oh. Oh, it's an alternating... What? Whoa. Don't do that. Oh, we gotta lock it in place, then we can look at the top. Okay, how am I supposed to know which ones to set this to? There's a lot of options. Oh, we're just alternating them? So that one gets the triangle with the swirly. And then that gets the double circle. Done. In case you forgot. Basically a genius. A strange enamel fragment. Yeah, that is strange. What the heck is that? Subcutaneous layer map? Salmon fillet? 2 hairpins in it? I don't know. It's strange. Strange and enamel. I'm not really wanting for enamel fragments at the moment, as far as I'm aware. What could that even look for? Or look to need? I can't lens it. Cool to see this game streamed. I was surprised to see it for sale on Steam. Yes, the whole series is great. I can't really point to anything else that does as good a job at what this one does, or what the series does. So if this is your jam in particular, well, thankfully there's a good bit of it to find and look through. I kind of wish more games took cues from this series. Ooh, that the reflection map in the back's having a rough time. Get the ray tracing in for room 5, please. Played through this game the day it came out and still love watching people because my dumb brain already forgot 60% of the solutions. That's the thing people forget when they play puzzle games. Sometimes you just lose that knowledge later, so it's not really always spoilers. But I also don't begrudge anyone not wanting to watch for that reason. I probably would have done the same. Oh, is that a handle underneath? What is that? I can't zoom up to it, so I guess not. Alright, let's go see what this bit of salmon can do for the kitchen, I suppose. Unless there's a better place to put it up here. Put it on display? No, I don't think so. I think we're gonna have to get this pump going to set the kitchen up later. Yes, this is a dollhouse mansion type thing. I can't even imagine where this might go. I think when I find it, it's going to be very obvious, but I haven't found it yet. I think this was my favorite room game besides 1, and 1 was probably only a top spot because it was so original at the time. Well, that's very good to hear. It's nice to see a series that's been running for a decent amount of time is still keeping up. Excuse me. Do they have several threads that'll run in parallel, or is it kind of mostly like it's been going for me at this point, where you kind of have one thread with a few dead ends around it? I don't know which style I prefer more. Sometimes I like having the option to take several puzzles at once, and I know they've done that in the past in prior games. You'll get like 2 or 3 different branching paths that all lead back to the same, like, ultimate goal. I have to imagine the devs have fun coming up with the puzzles. Yeah, I bet they're some of the most fun brainstorming sessions any dev could have, really. I'm particularly drawn to this style, so I would have a great time with this stuff. I think it gets a bit more frayed than it is now, but fairly linear. Okay. That's what I figured. That's like the intermediate portion before it ultimately resolves. They tend to give you a little bit more room to work. It's honestly just like a nice looking environment, even by itself. Even though you can't walk around it, it's like, no, you pretty much can move around as much as you need to. Yeah, I don't know what to do with this crazy thing. Let's look at the lens again. I don't think we can do anything with this stove. Looks like we need a second handle, perhaps, to get to the other... Oh. I can get half of it open. Okay. My mistake. This was actually exactly where I needed to be. What are we looking at? Oh. It's already lensed. Is this the Smash Bros logo? I don't understand what this mechanism is. Oh, it's turnable. Okay, so I probably do want it this way. Oh, okay, we're trying to get these notches through. The room has entered the battle. What a bizarre mechanism. Okay, now they should line up this way. Thud. Oh, middle? Middle. Okay. I thought I needed to get both of those open, but not the case. From a playtime aspect, having a few branches start that all come together occasionally makes sense. Same number of puzzles, but because you might take parts to the wrong location extends gameplay. Creates more wrong choices, which can frustrate the player. Yeah, I hear that. That's the two sides of the duality, right? Because on one hand, you might get frustrated with a specific puzzle so you can move on to a different thread. Sort of like in Mega Man, when you get frustrated fighting Dive Man, you can go on and fight Hard Man instead if you're into that kind of thing. But as you said, it can also make it harder to follow what's going on. Oh, it's the 3 dots. Coconut dots. Okay, where did we need a small wheel? Is that also here? Took you about 3 hours. I had it in my head that it was longer than that. Oh, the other wheel's down there. Just pull really hard. Hey, 2 red tacos, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I guess there's a bit of variability depending on your observation skills and if you get in your own way enough. Are we back here again? These drawers look actually silly at this point. They're just shooting out of everywhere. Three dots, huh? Nothing on the top here. Well, that's the dial from before, but it doesn't really help me yet. You got super stuck in one area? Okay, noted. Don't think I can interact with any of that yet. Maybe took that. I guess just leave it open. That's not going to be helpful at all. Focus on the desk. If you're saying it's this, I mean, I already checked the coin that goes into that. I don't think I can do anything else there. Already done that. Already done that. Are there other panels that open on the sides? Half of that picture seems to be missing. It looks like a train, maybe? Unless I can put my bit of porcelain salmon in there, I don't think that's going to help me very much. The corner pieces, I think, have been sort of progressively solving themselves as I've been going around. I think they're all sort of on different gear timers, so that way as we're getting to the final, whatever the last piece of that puzzle is, they'll all line up so the corners are notched such that you can pull the square bracket through. But yeah, I don't think I ever am in charge of these independently. They just sort of solve themselves as I do the rest of the puzzles. I really like that you can intuit, like, mechanical intentionality by the way that they've put such thought into the design of this game. That's not usually the case, right? Like, a lot of the times the mechanisms behind how structures open and operate, they're not based in generally real kind of physics. But I trust that they've all been thought through in the same way in this game, and they're very internally consistent. Not that it particularly matters that much for this particular puzzle, but it's still a broad strokes kind of thing. Wonder if it's a handle for something. It's so weird looking, though, isn't it? Looks like a hair beret or, like, a piece of a doll. Like a ceramic doll that's missing part of it. They said you have to turn these by hand. No, they don't let you rotate them. It says specifically I can't. Try and move those, they don't do anything. I just don't know if I'm even supposed to be looking in this room or not. Or if I've already interacted with the thing that I need to ultimately interact with to put this wheel on. 3-dot pattern. Doesn't strike me as something I've seen. Could be wrong. Have seen a lot of threads. Once you open a drawer, can it be closed? Generally, yeah. Oh, is it on the outside somewhere, maybe? I haven't been considering this stuff. No, it doesn't seem like it would be here. What about here? I don't know where that would go either. Don't think that has anything to do with it. Still don't quite understand what this is. It's very strange. A little pit. None of the scale makes sense with that anyway. It's funny that they let you look at this door. Like, there must be something that I can do with this, or they probably just wouldn't let you zoom into it. Wouldn't be either of those things anyway. And I can't back away from this, by the way. This is like, I'm stuck in this scope at the moment. So this is as far back as I can go. But I can go into any of the rooms that I have available at the moment. Anything else I can do with the well? No, I think the well is done now. Yeah, that's been taken off my roster for clickableness. So if you close the drawers, would it rotate the corner pieces? Oh, no, I don't think it works like that. I mean, I guess I should double check, but... I'll see if those drawers move. I think ones that aren't connected to any other mechanism might be movable, but I'm not sure about these ones. It's like... this one has a handle on it. Oh, you're right. Oh, I didn't know I was in charge of that. Dang. Alright, now I feel really stupid, because that's probably part of it. Made me re-examine my preconceptions. Thank you. Yep. It even showed them moving. I just assumed when they were open, open equals the last position that the drawer edge needed to be at. Now I feel very dumb. What else moves here? And this one. Yeah, thanks for trying to not backseat. It's okay. Not that I want anybody to just straight up give me the answers, but at the same time, that is one of those cases where I was, like, willfully leading myself in the wrong direction, so I kind of appreciate being redirected there. I just had an incorrect preconception. Can I rotate this one, though? I don't know, have I gotten to all of the possibilities? I don't know what other mechanism is here. Is it... I move this already. That one's in the position it started at, you think? Is there something to do with this? This feels like the last piece that you would get to after you open this middle drawer. All the drawers seem to have a symbol on them. Where is... okay, so I see one there, clearly. Oh, right, there's one. So that's two. There's that. So that's four. Okay, so it must just not have touched one of them correctly. How do I interact with this? Not that. Does this whole drawer have to go away to be able to move this one? Is it just this? Oh. Okay. I just literally never did that. And so that's the last piece. Wacky. You know what? I respect it. Oh, lift it. There we go. There's something strange about that aperture. Yeah, I was thinking that when I saw the floating holographic crystals.